Okay, where do you want me to start?
18.
18. So cosine and sine one?
Yeah, like I tried to skip it and do the other ones, but I can't do one.
Okay, well, you want to find the cosine and sine of pi over 6 radians, right? Who knows what that is? Nobody. So what? Yep. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take and start by changing this into degrees. Okay? So I'm going to multiply by 180 over pi. The pi's cancel. 180 divided by 6 is 30. So what they're really saying is what's the sine and cosine of 30 degrees? Okay? And that's the same thing that we did the other day. That's really easy. So to figure that out, you just need to make your reference triangle. And so 30 degrees is going to be about, oh, maybe there, right? Okay. And so I told you always have to make your triangle down to the x-axis. What is this thing going to be right here?
3 or
Root 3 over 2. What's this thing right here? 1/2. And so that means that the cosine of pi over 6 is the x-coordinate, which would be root 3 over 2, bless you, that's gesundheit. And the sine of pi over 6 is the y-coordinate, which is 1/2. Okay? So all you need to do is take those radian angle measures, change them into degree angle measures, and then do just what we were doing the other day, where you just take this and use it to find your reference triangle, you know, and then figure out what the coordinates of those points are. Cosine is the x, sine is the y. Okay? Can we do 20? Only if you can tell me. Oh, yes. Okay. We can. I was going to say, how is that different from the one I just did? But I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how you are, Mary. Okay, 20 is a little bit trickier because they want you to find the cosine and sine of pi over 2. And you know from our discussion yesterday, without changing it into degrees, that pi over 2 is 90 degrees, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's really the same thing as the other one. I need to draw in my reference angle, which strangely enough is right there. And so you go, oh, I can't draw a triangle. What do I do? Well, you don't have to draw a triangle. All we're trying to do is figure out the coordinates of that point. Okay? So we use the reference triangle to do that, so we could use the 30, 60, 90 or the 45, 45, 90. But this is right on the y-axis, so the coordinates are obviously going to be 0, 1. You don't even need to make a triangle. So the cosine of pi over 2 is the x-coordinate, or 0. And the sine of pi over 2 is the y-coordinate, or 1. Okay? So if it comes out to be on one of the axes, that actually makes it easier, or it should make it easier than the other ones, because you don't even need to draw a triangle at all. Okay? Anything else? Mary? 24. Hey, I don't want to do that. So what's wrong with that? So 225 is going to be somewhere over here.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make it a 55-degree angle?
No, silly goose, because this is 180 degrees. 225 minus 180 is 45.
Okay, I was
And
thinking
so it's going to be, okay, so it's going to be a 45, 45. All right, anything else?